The idea behind the UCSB Sustainability Summit is to further our sustainability goals by building on lessons learned from other agencies and sharing best practices. The County and City of Santa Barbara have collaborated on fleet vehicle-related issues for years. The County of Santa Barbara paved the way in 2006 by being the first fleet in California to introduce automated car sharing. The city established their automated car share system shortly after. The sharing of ideas and resources has resulted in less greenhouse gas emissions, less fuel burned, fewer vehicles on the road, parking spaces saved, and money saved by purchasing fewer vehicles. For example, let's say Jane is attending the Sustainability Conference. To reserve a motor pool vehicle, Jane logs onto the reservation system from the internet or intranet. Before making a reservation, she can check to see if other employees are going to the same place by checking the rideshare tab. Sure enough, she sees that a coworker has reserved a car for the conference. Jane can then click on the Contact tab to get her coworker's contact information. She can also click on the Email tab to email them. Once Jane and Joe have connected, they can meet at the fleet vehicle kiosk where Joe enters a code to open the box that contains the car keys. 30 seconds later, they're in their car and off to the conference. Fleet management meets the needs of county and city government by choosing the most fuel-efficient vehicles to transport staff. Since cars are expensive, county and city government use car sharing to minimize the number of fleet vehicles needed. Sharing vehicles means less vehicles purchased. Fewer vehicles purchased means more money saved. Sharing rides will optimize sustainability by reducing the number of vehicles on the road. This will reduce traffic congestion, reduce the amount of fuel burned, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. To optimize efficiency, employees should drive the smallest fuel-efficient vehicles possible. When a small car won't fit the job, an employee can rent a truck or a van instead.
The first thing is when we started the carpool program with the City of Santa Barbara, we were taking vehicles from people from departments that had the vehicles in an assigned position and now asking them to let go of those vehicles and incorporate them in a pool for shared use. So in order to make that work, first-rate customer service is really important. So we've got staff that are available for people to assist them when we were first starting the program, to help them with any questions that would arise. And second is I wanted to make sure that every single time that people came to get a vehicle, they could get a vehicle and it would be a positive experience for them. Because if it isn't, that's the first thing that's going to sink the program.
I mean, one of the challenges we've had in this program is that we have all these little silos in the organization, and 3 or 4 departments have a dump truck or a backhoe, and the next real challenge or opportunity for savings is to get the departments to work closer together, and rather than say it's my piece of equipment or my vehicle, to say, hey, it's the communities and the cities, and then we can again go on and do just what we're doing with the pool vehicles. And to me, it's really ripe for a lot of savings and opportunities.
Well, there's certainly a bottom line of reduction of fuel, which there's a cost savings, there's a reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, there's a reduction in single-use occupancy vehicle use and trying to promote carpooling. Just the simple fact of people going to the same places, they may be from different departments, taking a little time to coordinate at one end will save a lot of energy and time on the other end. And actually saves a lot of money. I mean, when you reduce your fleet by 12 vehicles, you're saving, I think, to the tune of close to $300,000. And that's money that then can be used to offset other cost increases or go back into programs and services that people come to expect, like police, fire, library services, park and recreation.
About probably 3 or 4 times a week, I either have to go to Santa Barbara or get around the district, and the way that I found works easiest for me is I look at my schedule ahead of time and figure out which days I'm going to need a vehicle. I simply go onto the computer. Very easy system that even somebody that's technologically deprived as I am can figure out a way to get myself a reservation from our automated system over here. I think it works really well. Today it looks like I've been assigned a Toyota Prius. And this one has 134,000 miles on it. Well, you know, Santa Barbara County likes to pride itself of being out in the forefront of a lot of different things, and I think this automated pool system is one of those items. From what I understand, we were only the second one in the United States, the first one in the state of California to have an automated system like this. I think it works really well.
A car share program helps lead to a greener future, and the usage of car share systems is growing. The County of Santa Barbara currently has 6 car sharing sites, and the City of Santa Barbara has 2 current car share sites with 1 additional site planned.
Well, there's numerous benefits. Now our employees actually have 24/7 access to motor pool vehicles, where in the past they could only obtain motor pool vehicles during our business hours. The other benefit is we have vehicles now that are dispatched fully automatedly, so the return on investment for Santa Barbara County was actually very, very fast.
In Santa Barbara County, we have 3 core values: accountability, customer service, and efficiency. And this car share system really demonstrates those values. Last year, the county's 110 fleet vehicles were dispatched on nearly 19,000 trips, traveling over 1.3 million miles for over 135,000 hours. These numbers are really reflective of county employees making good use of the rideshare and motor pool programs and the county's dedication to efficiency and sustainability. These programs reduce the county's motor pool costs. They save fuel, reduce traffic congestion, improve our air quality, and they're good examples of how the county can better manage its scarce resources.
I'm very proud of the program. We were kind of on the cutting edge, which is not always the best thing. In this case, it has turned out to be very beneficial for the county. So we were in quite early. We have a very nice relationship with the vendor that provides the hardware and equipment, and it's been a very successful program.